I finally figured out why I would always hit a plateau. I have basically stopped intuitively eating. Okay, so now let's talk about my workout routine, because in this area, this is where there has been the most change. While I have seen results on my body composition and on my outward appearance, I have seen the best results on the inside, obviously with my strength, but I'm talking about with just my confidence. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you have been subscribed for a while, then you probably are like, who is this girl? Who is she? Because I have been off of YouTube for about a month now, and I know 1 month can seem like nothing to you guys, but 1 month as a content creator, it is forever, and I feel like I haven't filmed a video in so long, and I've missed it so much. So real quick, the reasons why I've been off of YouTube for this past month is because we are finally in the final stages of our home build. Actually, by the time you guys are watching this video, we should have closed on our house and have the keys. So that is super exciting because I never thought this day would come, because we have started this home build process in October of 2020. So it's almost a whole year of building this home, and it's been so crazy, super stressful, but obviously it's been a huge blessing to us. So this past month has been super crazy with like home stuff and like having to find appliances and all this crazy stuff. So that happened, but the main reason why I really couldn't do YouTube is because the laptop that I have been editing on decided to poop on me, which I shouldn't be surprised because I was editing on a 2015 MacBook Air. And so if you are techie or you do YouTube as well, then you know that editing on a MacBook Air is literally like a huge no-no. And I'm so surprised that I was able to do all my videos this past year on a MacBook Air. And it still worked in terms of like browsing and doing emails and stuff, but in terms of editing, it finally pooped on me and I could not edit any videos. So I decided to just sell my MacBook Air and then just invest in a MacBook Pro i9 RAM, I think that's what it's called. I don't know, obviously I'm not a techie person, but apparently like that's the best MacBook that you can get in terms of like doing YouTube as a living and content creation and editing and everything. So I've been testing that out this past couple weeks and I love it so much. It is literally so flippin' fast. I'm shook. This is the main reason why I refuse to ever cut my hair, but then I do it and then I regret it. But also, if you guys see my breakouts going on, ignore that. I am trying a new exfoliant product, which is Paula's Choice. I think it's the 2% BHA, the one that's viral on TikTok. And it has done wonders for my skin, but I feel like I am purging, so please ignore that. So let's just get into today's video, which is a fitness update, because since I decided to take a little break off of YouTube this past month, I decided to use that time to really focus on my health and my fitness goals. And so if you guys watched I think it's my health vlog, I mentioned that every few months, I was always hitting a plateau, and I couldn't figure out why. I would increase my weight, I would go hard in the gym and everything, but I still would not see the results that I should be seeing, and I would just always hit a plateau. And I finally figured out why I would always hit a plateau, and I finally figured out how I got out of it. And since then, I have seen amazing results, which I will put up on the screen right now. So obviously the first picture is the picture that I took a month ago, and then the second picture is literally the picture I took yesterday morning. And I took both pictures at the same time in the same day, first thing in the morning, with the same outfit, so that you can see the actual results. And so I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have lost a good percentage of body fat. You can see that my abdominal area is so much more toned. It's more slimmer, I guess you can say. And I do want to be careful with those words, because also the first picture, I'm not saying that anything was wrong with me. That is just, I was still happy, but I still was working so hard but not seeing the results that I should be seeing with all the hard work that I was putting in. So the first picture, please don't think that I'm trying to say that my body was ugly or I wasn't beautiful in that picture. I felt beautiful and I felt good, but I just was not seeing the results that I should be seeing. So yeah, just wanted to put that out. But you can tell that in my waistline area, I did get a little bit more slimmer. I also have more definition in my abdominal area. One thing that I wish I did was take a side view, because I have noticed that my glutes have been more defined as well, and I have grown as well. So yeah, that is just 1 month transformation, and in my personal opinion, I feel like that is a crazy transformation for just 1 month, for just tweaking some things in my nutrition and in my workouts. Okay, so the first thing that I want to talk about is nutrition, because if you guys watched any of like my big viral videos, then you know that I always preach that nutrition is key. You can do 1,000 crunches, but if your nutrition is not on point, you will not see any results. So in terms of nutrition, the things that I've changed is I have basically stopped intuitively eating. And if you guys don't know what intuitively eating is, I will put up a whole definition up on the screen right now. But intuitively eating for me was basically just eating foods that make me feel good. So for me, I was eating clean food and I was eating healthy food, but if I was craving something, like if my body or my brain was thinking that I wanted something sweet or salty, I would give into that and eat that. And I would also only eat when I actually feel hungry and actually like my body needs nutrients, not because I'm bored, for example. So I've been intuitively eating this past few years, and I feel like that has helped so much in forming a healthy relationship with food. And that is a great way to form a healthy relationship with food. But in terms of seeing results in the gym and in your body composition, it is not the absolute best way. So for example, especially as a woman, throughout the month, our hormones are constantly fluctuating. And so for example, the week before my period, I will crave so much sweets. And then with intuitive eating on top of that, I will give into that sweets, which then won't help me with my health, won't help me with seeing results in the gym, and so on and so forth. So with our hormones constantly fluctuating, and then for me personally, my hormones have been so crazy because one, I didn't just get off birth control, but I got off birth control about a year ago, and I still feel like it's still coming out of my body, out of my system. But also I have been stressing a lot, and I know that's not good, but with everything going on with our house and so many other personal things, I've just been super overwhelmed and stressed. And then obviously when you're overwhelmed and stressed, your hormones can go out of whack, and then your cravings go out of whack, and so on and so forth. So yeah, that is the one thing that I feel like has been holding me back from seeing the results that I should be seeing and that I want to see. So I have stopped intuitively eating slightly. And the reason why I say slightly is because I now have started to count my macro. And the reason why I say macro is because I didn't want to jump right into calorie counting and counting my macros, because that itself is very stressful. So I already have so much going on with my life, and I don't feel like I want to put that on top of it. So I decided to just count my protein macros. And the reason why I decided to count protein macros is because obviously protein is so important in terms of building and maintaining muscle, and that is the one thing that I haven't been seeing results in, which is my muscles. So a month ago, I decided to take one day to track everything that I've been eating while intuitively eating. And I noticed that I was not eating enough protein to maintain, let alone grow more muscle. I was eating barely 90 grams of protein, I think, and I thought I was having so much protein because I was having shakes every single day. But in terms of actual food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I was not having enough protein. And so after that day, and for this past month, I've been just tracking my protein and making sure that I have at least 125 grams of protein. So I like to have about 125 to 135, maybe that's like super max, grams of protein a day. Obviously, if I go a little bit over, that is absolutely okay, but I'm having at least 125 grams of protein, and that has been so helpful in terms of growing and maintaining my muscle. That I feel like also has helped me lean out the most. So yeah, in terms of nutrition, that is really the only thing that I've changed. I do plan on filming a what I eat in a day to maintain and grow my muscles video, which you guys love my what I eat in a day videos. So if you guys want to see that video, comment down below, because another video that has been super highly requested is my new supplement routine video. So comment down below which video you want to see first, and I'll be more than happy to do whichever one you want to see first. Okay, so now let's talk about my workout routine, because in this area, this is where there has been the most change. And so I have been weightlifting for about 6 years now, and I love weightlifting. Don't get me wrong, I will always lift weights, but I just feel like I was, again, not seeing the results that I should be seeing. I was seeing results in my legs and my glutes, which then again could be a huge factor because I was not having enough protein. But overall, my body composition, I was not seeing the results that I should or want to be seeing. So I decided to change up my forms of moving my body. I wanted to add different ways of moving my body, if that makes sense. So I still weightlift, but I wanted to add things. I wanted to change things up, because that's another huge thing that you can do to avoid or get out of plateau, is to change things up, move your body in different ways. So the things that I'm now doing to move my body in different ways other than weightlifting is jump roping, and that's just one of the things. So if you guys watched, again, that fitness vlog video, then you know that I have been adding jump roping into my workout routine about 2 to 3 times a week, HIIT style. So I will do like 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off for about 15 minutes. And just adding that, even without changing like my nutrition or not counting my protein macros, I have seen a huge difference. So I just continued jump roping this past month since changing my nutrition as well, and that has been a huge game changer. Jump roping has helped me define my legs so much more, and most of all my calves. All these years I have tried so many calf workouts. I would go heavy and I would feel sore, but I still could not grow my calves for nothing until jump roping and this other thing that I've been doing, which again I'll get into. But jump roping has helped me define and grow my calves so much more. And most of all, jump roping, HIIT style, or any form of HIIT will help you to maintain your muscle while losing body fat. So I do jump roping about 2 to 3 times a week, 15 minutes HIIT style, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. And then the other thing that I've added to my workout routine is, and if you guys have been following me on Instagram, then you already know what I'm about to say, but I have now gotten to rock climbing, which is so crazy to say, because if you told me a year ago that I would be so into rock climbing, I would have laughed at you. Because one, I'm not like super scared of heights, but heights do tend to just make me freak out just a little bit. But it's so crazy, and this sounds super cheesy, but ever since Sean and I's like cross-country road trip, and we did things that I normally would never do, like waking up at 5 o'clock to hike in 40-degree weather in between the canyons in a river, that has just pushed me to just live life on the edge, I guess you can say. And it just made me feel so alive and feel so much more confident and happy, because I'm doing something that I normally wouldn't do, doing something that scares me, doing something that challenges me, not just physically but mentally as well. So we got the membership about a month and a couple weeks ago, and so we have been consistently rock climbing for a month now, and that itself has been a game changer. So if you guys watch my fitness vlog, I mentioned that one of my goals for this summer is to work on my body weight strength, because your girl cannot do any push-ups or any pull-ups with just my body weight, which is so sad, because you give me a dumbbell, I can lift heavy weight for upper body, but can't do like 5 push-ups with my body weight, which is super sad, and I should be able to do that. So that was one of my goals. And so this past month, I have stopped lifting weights for upper body, which is so crazy. And I have been solely rock climbing, and my strength and my upper body transformation is so crazy, you guys. I have never seen my back muscles more defined. And just to prove it to you guys, I'm going to put up 2 video clips of me climbing this wall. If you guys are into rock climbing, this is a 5.9, so this is a little bit difficult. And so in both videos, I'm doing the same exact wall. But the first video was a month ago, and my friend Kirsten was belaying me, and that took me 7 minutes to do with so many breaks, and I was dying, you guys. My forearms were on fire and I was struggling. Second video, Sean was belaying me, and I literally did it in a minute and a half with barely any breaks, no breaks at all actually. And so that is just 1 month transformation of my strength, and if that doesn't say anything, I don't know what does, because I am so proud of myself to be able to literally flash a 5.9. But right now I'm trying to figure out how could I add back an upper body weightlifting day while having enough rest days so that I can still climb about 2 to 3 times a week, if that makes sense. But once I figure that out, I will let you know. So yeah, so far I've added jump roping and rock climbing into my workout routine. And another thing that I've added into my workout routine is going on walks. And that seems super just mundane and simple, but walking is so beneficial in so many ways. As a content creator, majority of my job, I'm sitting at a desk, and even though I have took a couple months off of YouTube, I still have just been like chilling with my mom, spending time with her before I move, or Sean also has been on leave, so we've just been chilling besides rock climbing, so I haven't been really getting my steps in, and so I would barely get like 4,000, 5,000 steps in a day. And so now I've tried to add like a 30-minute walk outdoors, because being outdoors also helps with your mental health. So yeah, I have been trying to do about 30 to 45-minute walks, maybe every other day. If not, on the days that I don't go outside because it's storming, because I live in Florida, I do try to walk around the house more, get up more, just so that I can reach that 10,000 step goal. And that too has helped me with still keeping fat off my body and still helping me to stay lean as well. So yeah, that's another thing that I've added. And then lastly, again, I'm going to refer to the fitness vlog. Another goal of mine this past summer is to focus on my core strength and my core stability, because again, that sucks for me. So about at the end of every workout, I try to do about 10 minutes of some core strength and core stability exercises, and that has helped me so much in not only my workouts but rock climbing as well, and also in just everyday tasks. I just feel like my posture is better. Obviously I can rock climb better because you need to use your core majority of the time while rock climbing, because you have to obviously balance on a wall. So that has helped me there. And then in terms of like weightlifting, when I'm squatting or deadlifting, I feel so much stronger. I'm able to lift heavier because my core is stronger, and I have been obviously focusing on my core stability. So I have been using the Spartan app still this past month for my core exercises. So they're not sponsoring today's video or anything, but I have been using them this past month, and that has helped me again so much. Also, this is kind of off topic, but in the videos where I am jump roping and doing the core workouts, I'm wearing this new activewear called LNDR. They're not paying me to talk about this, but they did gift me some activewear to try out this past couple weeks, and I'm officially obsessed. The reason why I love them is because the quality is so amazing. I'm actually wearing this sports bra right now, and it's so just comfortable and compressive, and it's not like tugging on my neck. So I'm going to show you guys their leggings, because their leggings are so thin. And when I say thin, I mean that in a good way, because you'll see. So in the video, I was wearing the shorts, which are so comfortable. But here are the leggings, and look how thin. I don't know if you guys can see. Hold on. I don't know if you guys can see how thin they are. And so the reason why I say this is very thin and why I love it is because I just feel like with a thinner material legging, they are the most flattering on your bum. And so not only are these super flattering, but they don't slip at all, and the waistband doesn't like suffocate you. And they're squat proof, sweat proof, all the things proof, because I have tried this out this past couple weeks. I even rock climbed in some of them, and they are super squat proof because obviously my legs have to be like doing the splits sometimes. But yeah, I have been loving their activewear, and I just wanted to mention that because y'all need to try it. I will leave a link down below to all of the items and that I love, obviously, so check that out. So yeah, that is everything that I've changed in my workout routine. So let's just do a quick overview because you guys love it when I do that. So for nutrition, the only thing that I've changed is that I've now counted my protein macros just to make sure that I'm eating enough protein to maintain, but most of all, grow my muscles. And then for my workout routine, I've really just changed up my forms of moving my body. So I do weightlift. I weightlift about 3 times a week, and then I jump rope about 2 times a week, maybe let's just say 1 to 2 times a week. 15 minutes, HIIT style, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. And then I rock climb about 2 to 3 times a week for a few hours. And then I try to go on daily walks to make sure I hit 10,000 steps. Oh, and then I have been focusing on my core strength and core stability, and I do that after every weightlifting workout. That has worked for me this past month. And so the reason why I say all of this is because you guys love it when I share my fitness journey, because we're still, no matter how long you've been on a fitness journey, you're always going to be on a fitness journey. There's always something that you can improve on, and that's what I love about like health and fitness. And so with all of this being said, I hope that this just inspires you, empowers you, but most of all helps you if you're trying to avoid a plateau or trying to get out of plateau. While I have seen results on my body composition and on my outward appearance, I have seen the best results on the inside, obviously with my strength, but I'm talking about with just my confidence. I don't think I've ever felt this confident and just felt more alive since going on a cross-country road trip and doing things that I normally do, to coming home and doing something that normally scares me and now pushes me not only physically but mentally. And I'm talking about rock climbing. So yeah, I just hope this just inspires you to do something different, change things up, because your body will thank you. And also, this has been so good for my mental health. Like I said. Okay, I'm talking too much, but again, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in our new house and in my next video. Bye, guys.